All right, so it's your favorite Brook Boy, and we just reacting to videos on a late night. But this video caught my eye, so why your music sucks? So let's find out.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mitty, back again with another video. And look, it was about time that we get to this subject because I've been thinking about making this video for a long time, and I figured, you know what, today's the day. If you're a creative, if you're an artist, whether that's a producer, whether that's a rapper, singer, any person just making music, even if it's not music, if it's freaking art, literally anything, and you are always thinking to yourself, why do I not sound good? Why does my music not sound real? Like, why does it not sound professional? Like, what is it that makes me not sound like a real musician? Like, why do I not sound like a real rapper? Why do I not sound like a real producer? There is an answer to that question, but the thing is, the answer to that question has nothing to do with a plugin. It has nothing to do with some secret writing technique. It has nothing to do with sound selection, music theory. It has nothing, matter of fact, it has nothing to do with FL Studio. We don't even need to be in the studio right now. Because here's the thing, the actual real answer, like the one thing that is stopping you from being a real producer, a real rapper, sounding real, sounding professional, is your mindset.
Oh,
Brother, this guy still. Now,
wait, he got a point. He's starting off strong, so we gotta keep it going. I want to hear him out.
before you click off the video and
Oh.
say, mental health BS, look, I want you to actually consider what I'm saying. A lot of creatives get into this habit of becoming their number one hater. They are like the biggest hater of their own music. Every single
No, that's true, and that's not just with music. That's just with life. Like, you always gonna be your number one op, your number one hater, your number one cheerleader. Like, you are the only person standing in front of your or standing in the way of your own success. Like, so he not wrong. He's starting out strong.
time they make a beat, they're just like, yo, this is the most trash beat I ever heard in my freaking, this sounds like freaking garbage. Every time they rap a song, yo, these lyrics is freaking terrible, like the performance, like, yo, this is the worst freaking rapper I ever heard in my life. And it's like, you're saying that about your own self. If you go into your passion with absolutely nothing but negativity and hater energy, what
No, you
exactly
can't be
do you
having too much
expect to get
negativity.
out of it? Okay, let me
Can't have too much negativity.
non-music scenario so that you can really understand the point. Let's say that you're someone who thinks that you're ugly. You think I'm the ugliest person in the world. You know what's gonna happen? Because you think you're ugly, you're gonna be like, you know what? What's the point of getting a haircut? I'm ugly anyway, so freaking what? I'm gonna be ugly with a nice haircut? Like, that's a freaking waste. I'm not.
Yo, he's spitting. He's spitting. As my girl would say, he clocking T right now. He clocking T. You see, he clocking T.
Go bother with a haircut. Oh, I'm ugly. So freaking, what's the point of freaking getting dressed up? Like, what? I'm gonna be dressed up and be ugly? Like, what's the point of having a skincare routine? Like, I'm gonna be ugly with good skin? Like, that's freaking stupid. I'm not gonna do that. So you go through all of this, and then you end up in a self-fulfilling loop where you think I'm ugly, so let me put absolutely zero effort in, and now you're looking in the mirror, and what do you see when you look in the mirror? You see a dusty nigga with acne all over his freaking face, a jacked up, dusty, crusty freaking hairline is freaking, where is it? Okay, looking like a freaking bombed road in freaking Iraq. Yo freaking skin looking like a hot freaking mess. Yo drip look like the freaking Sahara. You out here looking bummy and freaking homeless, and you look in the mirror and you're like, see, I knew I was ugly, but it's like, no, you're not ugly. You're telling yourself that you're ugly, which means you're now like, there's no point in putting in effort, and you not putting in effort is what creates the ugly look. Not putting in effort is what makes something ugly. If you actually sat there and said, you know what, I'm cute, but you know what made me more cute? Yo, let me get my hairline right. Yo, let me put on some drip. Let me put that ish on. Like, if you was just out here like, yo, I'm looking sexy right now, but yo, what's going on with this?
He's spitting. He's spitting right now.
I need that Neutrogena right now. What's
He
gonna
said that
happen?
Neutrogena right
freaking
now.
fresh cut, your skin all smooth and glistening. You got that drip on. Now you looking fly. Now you looking in the mirror like, yo, who that sexy nigga over there?
If I was a bad bitch, I would fuck me too.
It's the same thing. You go into music with pure negativity. You're giving yourself zero room to actually improve in your craft. Like, let's say you're in FL Studio, right? And then you're like, okay, let me go ahead and start up a freaking beat. Let me make a melody, right? So you pull up the freaking piano, you go into the piano roll, you start laying down notes, and then you start listening to it. Yo, this freaking hot garbage. I knew I was trash. I'm never gonna make it. If you go into it with negativity, the literal first time that you make a mistake, the first thing that is not right, you're immediately ready to quit and just close out FL Studio. As opposed to, if you, instead of being your biggest hater, if you your biggest supporter, you your biggest fan, you be bigger, you be glazing yourself. You be going crazy to support. You like, yo, I'm the best producer in the freaking world, nigga. I'm better than Kanye.
I'm better than Kanye.
Now, when you listen to this, you like, yeah, that ain't it. I could do way better than that. Let me rearrange this. Let me maybe figure out like a different chord progression. Maybe I just need a different sound.
He's spitting right now.
Citrus. Let me spice it up a little.
He's spitting
like,
right now.
You gonna actually give yourself room to improve and do different and learn from your mistakes and grow because you know that, okay, it's going to be worth it in the end because I know I'm good. I know I'm capable. So I'm going to allow myself the room to actually do that and actually show that, yeah, I can do better. I can improve. Like, this thing is just, yeah, I'm 3 seconds into making this beat. Of course, it's not going to sound good. Like, I got to actually get into the groove of it. I got to make changes. I got to make improvements, right? So you might be thinking, okay, so what are you saying? So what is the answer? The answer is you need to have belief and confidence within yourself if you want to actually have success. Because think about it. If you don't believe in yourself and you think your music is garbage, why should anybody else like your music? I always tell people, if you tell people who you are and what you are, they will believe you. If you
That's
tell
true.
people I'm bad at cooking, the second you try to say, hey, I cooked something, you want to eat it?
No, nigga.
Why? Because you told me you can't cook. Why? Okay? If you go on to freaking Reddit looking for feedback and then you write a whole paragraph about, oh, you know, I'm an amateur and I'm not good and, you know, like, I only got the free doll and, you know, it's still in the trial and, you know, I'm only 12 and, you know, I'm really not even that good. If you do all of that, all you're telling people is, I'm trash, don't listen to me. So, because you already made up your mind that you're trash, now all those positive comments, like, if there even is positive comments where people are like, this isn't even bad, like, this is actually good, the literal second one person says, oh yeah, this is trash, all those positive comments, all that positivity, straight out the freaking window. Don't none of that matter no more.
Straight out the fucking window.
Trash, and now you're like, see, I knew I was trash, I should just stop. If you truly believe,
He got a point though. Like, again, like, you be your biggest op sometime. You be the motherfucker standing in your own way. He spitting. He spitting. I'm glad I found this random video.
that your music isn't good, it doesn't sound professional, it doesn't sound real, I don't sound good, then freaking quit. Just quit. Stop making music. Turn this video off. Delete your DAW from your computer. Just quit. Just stop.
Just quit. Just stop. Don't do that.
Did you get offended? Did you
Don't
get
do that,
riled
though.
up? Where you just like, first of all, what you mean quit? First of all, my music ain't even. See. You might.
He got a point.
saying out
He
loud,
got a
yeah,
point.
my music is trash, but you know in your heart you don't believe that. If you truly believed you was trash, you would not still be trying. The reason that
You will still not be trying.
because you know that you have the potential. It's
You
just that
know?
you don't have the confidence within yourself to actually believe that, because you're just like, I don't have the confidence that I can make it. So therefore, to not be disappointed, I'm just gonna sit here and keep saying that I'm trash and that I'm not gonna make it and that I'm not good enough, so that when I don't make it, now I'm not disappointed. Now I didn't gas myself up and get big headed and have all these expectations that come crumbling down. So you know what? I ain't even gonna freaking try. I'm
I
trash.
ain't even
Oh,
gonna
look,
fucking
I
try.
never made it. Well,
I
I
never
thought I was
made it.
trash anyway. How can you make it with that kind of mindset? The true,
Right.
real deciding factor is always going to be confidence. Do you
Confidence.
have confidence
Do you have-
within yourself? If the answer is no, you will never make it, because you need to have that confidence within yourself to believe in yourself that you can actually do it. And see, the thing about confidence is people feel like confidence is like a bad thing. Like they're just like, oh no, I can't be confident because that's narcissistic. I gotta be humble. Being humble is a scam to make sure that you do not offend talentless nobodies. That is all being humble is, okay? Because think about it. What is being humble? Downplaying yourself to not upset other people's feelings. In what way does that benefit you at all? Your haters are gonna be haters regardless. Whether or not you believe in yourself or you don't, they're still gonna be haters. Like if you sit here,
Haters gonna hate,
I'm
lovers
garbage, I'm
gonna
terrible
love.
at this.
I don't even know none of the above. Real OGs know the rest of the lyrics from the Dave Chappelle special, but like he's spitting like, or they or them. I don't want to mispronounce anybody, so I apologize. I'm just taking into consideration that that looks like a female, or it could be, or I don't know how to, just correct me if I'm wrong, somebody.
They're gonna be like, "Yup, see, yeah, you are trash." But if you're like, "Man, I'm about to be the next Kanye," and they like, "He's so narcissistic," okay? Who cares? They haters. They was gonna hate regardless. The difference now is before both of you were haters of you. Now
Exactly.
only they're haters of you. Now you are a supporter of them. So it's like, what negative
Haters
harm
gon'
are you
hate.
doing in yourself? Okay, so you might be saying, okay, well, I understand that you need confidence in yourself, but like, how am I supposed to have confidence in myself when I don't sound good? Like, I don't sound like them songs on the radio. Like, I don't sound like this rapper and this rapper who I'm a fan of and inspired me. Like, I don't sound like them, so like I'm garbage. Like, I'm not
Nah,
radio
you
ready.
just not
Like,
there
let me
yet.
ask you a question.
Like-
Why are you comparing yourself and your situation to people in a completely different world than you? Why are you, as an amateur producer or amateur rapper with a $20 microphone and no freaking budget and a freaking $50 laptop that be lagging every 5 seconds and have all free VSTs, why are you comparing that to somebody with a $250,000 microphone and a freaking $1 million label budget? Obviously, your thing and their thing isn't gonna sound the same. You're working with completely different tools. It's impossible for you to sound like that in your current situation. So why are you comparing you where you are right now to them where they are right now? If you have to make a comparison, compare yourself to where they were when they were in your situation, in your shoes. So I'm gonna give you an example. Perfect example. Let's say you're a rapper who was inspired by the Migos. Like, you got like a kind of
Migos.
right? And you're sitting here like, bruh, like, listen to Bad and Bougie. Like, I don't sound nothing like that. Like, that sound way better than me. Bro, like, I'm freaking garbage because I don't sound like Bad and Bougie.
Raindrop, drop top.
Again, why are you comparing you with your $20 microphone and your freaking cracked version of FL Studio to these niggas who got a freaking $250,000 freaking microphone and $1 million budget, okay? If you want to make a comparison, go listen to what Migos sounded like when they was like you, when they was just a small artist, no budget, no money,
Yep.
crappy equipment, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Listen to how this song sounds. As you can hear, this don't sound like freaking Bad and Bougie neither. You know why? The Migos in Bad and Bougie and the Migos in this song, they don't have the same equipment. They don't have the same budget. They don't have the same money behind them. Okay, this is what the Migos sounded like when they was rapping on the same microphone as you. This is what they sounded like. And guess what? Did the Migos sit here and say, man, we trash, we garbage, this song ain't ready for the radio, we just ain't never gonna be successful? No, they said, nah, I believe in myself, so I'ma keep going, I'ma keep improving, I'ma
Right.
keep doing better.
Yup.
And guess what? This Migos are the same Migos who managed to get the attention of a record label who then said, I'm giving these guys money and a budget, and afterwards, what happened? That's when they became this Migos.
Came from nothing to something, nigga.
What's the difference between this song and this song? They're the same people. They're pretty much rapping the same. They got the same voices. What's different? This Migos has a budget and great, amazing, super expensive equipment. This Migos doesn't. Did them not having the best equipment stop them from being able to turn into this? No. Why? Even though they sounded like this, they knew that the only reason I sound like this is because I don't got the same money and equipment and budget that other artists who already made it and are already on the radio have. So they were just like, screw what equipment we have. We just gonna keep doing our thing. We just gonna keep showing up, showing our confidence in ourselves and believing in ourselves and never quitting. And eventually, again, that's how this happened. So you can't compare your start to someone else's finish. Now, this is specifically for rappers, singers, any type of vocalist. Confidence is the literal most important thing between you being an amateur and a professional. It's not about the lyrics. It's not about the flow. It's not about what you're talking about. None of that is as important as your delivery. And what makes a delivery good versus terrible is your confidence within yourself. People can hear the confidence that you have in yourself. People can hear if you believe in yourself or not. And when they hear that you don't believe in yourself, when they hear man, I'm trash, I'm not even good at this, they can hear that within your voice. And when they hear that, what do you think is gonna happen? They're gonna say, oh yeah, this guy doesn't believe in himself and thinks that this is garbage, so I also think that. If you sound like you got the utmost confidence in yourself and you just like, man, I mean every single word that I'm saying, like when you saying it with your chest, you got some bass in your voice, it's gonna sound fire. Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all an example because some of y'all might be thinking, nah, you gotta have a beat that, like, you know, like if the beat could carry me. No. So I'm gonna rap a song from off of my previous album, and I'm gonna let you hear the difference between zero confidence and all the confidence. I'm gonna do it a cappella just so that you know the beat don't have nothing to do with that. Shorty get money, that's her favorite song. I got lots of guala, yeah, my money long. Shorty get cash, stacks, bands, Ray. Shorty over there so bad. Oh, girl, you know you got that swag. Like, bro, like, do you want to freaking sit here and listen to that? I don't even want to.
I don't.
And I'm the one doing it. Now, we going to hear how I was sounding on the actual record. Shorty getting money, this her favorite song.
Hey.
I got lots of guala, yeah, my money long.
Long.
Shorty getting cash, stacks, bands, racks, cash, stacks. Shorty getting cash, stacks, bands, racks, cash, stacks, bands, racks. Shorty over there so bad. Oh, girl, you know you got that swag. Little baby girl, you just my type. Pulling out a little black dress I like. Where it just fit your frame so right. Where it just fit your frame so tight. We don't get lit, get turned on sight. We don't get bro. Which one of those would you rather hear? And literally, it's the same words. It's the same flow. The literal only difference was one of them showed I have absolutely zero confidence in myself. And the other one sounds like, oh, he sounds like he that nigga. And which one of them sounds better? The one where I sound like I believe what the heck I'm talking about. The literal most important thing for you to do as a creative, matter of fact, forget just being a creative. If you want to be successful in life, the most important thing is for you to believe in yourself, for you to have confidence in yourself, and for you to actually be your biggest supporter rather than your biggest hater. And just as like a little like personal anecdote, just to let you know, like, I'm not just freaking yapping and talking. Like, no, I actually had to go through learning this myself. Because here's the thing, I used to think that I was like a terrible rapper. Like, I thought I was like the worst rapper ever. And for those of you who are sitting here like, what do you mean you used to be a bad rapper? You're still a bad rapper. Lick my balls, nigga. The problem was, at the time, I had absolutely zero confidence or belief in myself.
Yo,
Absolutely
the lick my
zero.
balls
And
took me
because
out.
I had no confidence in myself,
Hold on, the lick my balls took me.
it reflected itself within my voice. Like, I did not always have this voice. Like, back in that time, my voice used to sound more like this. And, like, I would just sound like, I was just like embarrassed at the own sound of my voice. And, I just wouldn't really want to talk. And, I just really wouldn't want. And literally, the second that I decided, you know what? No, screw that. Matter of fact, I'm the best rapper. Matter of fact, I got the best voice. Matter of fact, nigga, I got the sexiest voice, nigga. The literal second that I got that mind flip and that switch in my brain, literally automatically, my voice started sounding like this. Like, this was not a conscious decision. This literally was just like an automatic thing that just happened. I don't try to make my voice sound deeper. My voice just literally just does this now. Before, I would have to make my voice sound deep, but now I have to force myself to make my voice not sound deep. Literally, it is so foreign to me now at this point. And the reason why is because once I had that confidence in myself, it like physically manifested itself into my voice sounding confident. Once you change your mindset, it's not just a mindset change. Like, it will literally change everything else. It is the most important and powerful thing that you can possibly do is change your mindset, and everything else changes. This is very different from other videos that I've done, but I hope that I at least, if I know I'm not going to change things overnight, that's not possible, but I hope I at least set some type of spark in your brain to at least consider the things that I'm talking about. If I can at least get you thinking about it, I've done my job. If you feel like I helped you at all to at least get you thinking differently, let me know in the comments. Show some love and support by liking, subscribing, commenting. If you think I'm a freaking whacked out crackhead and you think I'm talking a bunch of freaking hoopla nonsense, I mean, you can let me know in the comments. Nigga, I ain't gonna listen to I ain't gonna read it. But I mean, you can let me know in the comments, boost the algorithm. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all next time in the next video. And until then, take care and peace.
Okay, I agree with that. It does definitely start with confidence and believing in yourself, and that kind of motivated me because this is my first video, and I'm gonna apply that to making content because I used to think like that about my music, and that's honestly why I stopped making music. But like that was a good first video for a reaction. That boosted my confidence, and I hope it boosted everybody else's confidence that watched this. Good night, y'all.